Hey guys, Harley Moon back with you again on Vivid Midnight Magic. We're out here today to discuss what cars did you start out driving. Back in my day, my first car was a 1953 Dodge Coronet fluid drive. Now I bought this car from my barber when I was about 16 years old, I guess. Never really got to put that car on the road. I bought it, brought it home, and I think my dad drove it home for me because I didn't have my license at the time, but I was planning on getting it real soon, which I did. But anyway, we got the car home, and of course I just fell in love with that car. It was a big old boat, but boy, I just fell in love with it. It was kind of a powdery blue with a white top, and when I say it was a fluid drive, what that means is it had a clutch and an automatic basically in the same vehicle. Back, I can't remember how many years ago, back in the 40s I think they came out with that. A lot of the military vehicles had the fluid drives in them because it was easier for them to operate them. But anyway, the fluid drive is where you use your clutch when you first start out, but then you can change gear with a shifter without the clutch for the rest of the ride. You only used it when you stopped at a stop sign, which back then didn't have any red lights back in my town anyway. I think it was a one-stop sign stop town. So anyway, that was my very first car, and I shined it, cleaned it, polished it, backed it up and down the little driveway we had there at the house, and Dad decided that car just wasn't going to be the right car for me. And I think his underlying tone was that he wanted a Volkswagen. So we took that car out, and best I remember when I bought that car, I paid the barber $300 for it. And back then, $300 was a lot of money. And I got that from cutting grass and doing odd jobs and stuff like that. Hey there, Mr. C5. Hope you can see that. He's giving me a wing down here. Nice picture of him. Hope you can see that on video. But yeah, I'm going back past the airbase, kind of one of my normal places I go. Alright, he's out of my range. I'll leave you guys to say, well, that was pretty. But anyway, we traded that Dodge Coronet for a 66 Volkswagen Bug. I think the engine was 36 horsepower, little four banger. That's all little Bugs had. Them was four bangers with a floor shift, 4-speed, and that's what I learned to drive in. So driving with a clutch for me was not a problem back in the day. Matter of fact, 98% of the cars then were clutch driven. You didn't have the choice of having a automatic. So anyway, got the 66 Volkswagen. We run that for a lot of years till Dad was out on one of his job places that he was going to, and somebody rear-ended him and totaled the Volkswagen. So that was the end of the Volkswagen. So I ended up getting a 62 Corvair. That's one with the rear engine air-cooled. Wow. That brings back a lot of memories. I drove that particular car all the way across the United States to California and back. And going out, I think I took 66 going out when 66 was still a real road. It's just an imaginary road now more than anything else. Not much of anything goes on there except for the places that are kept as historic sites, I guess. An historic road, whatever. But drove out there, spent about a year and a half there. That was in '67. Then I had orders to Vietnam, so me and the wife got married in '67, by the way, and me and her drove all the way back to the East Coast, which was in Virginia, and we broke down somewhere in Kentucky. I had a bearing go out on it, so Dad had to come and get us and bring us home and take us back when they got the car fixed. But it was fun. Got a bunch of riders out today. I'm loving it. Can't beat this day for riding. But anyway, used that car for a lot of years, and I sold that to my sister, and they drove it for several years too. The air-cooled engine, I thought that was a cool car. If I can think about it, I'll put a picture of one up similar to it on my video. But anyway, went from there and went to Vietnam, came back in '69 and needed a car, so I went to the Chevrolet dealer in town where I lived, and they had a '69 Camaro SS on the showroom floor. And guys, I paid $3,000 for that car, brand spanking new, no miles, out of the showroom. Took that home. Me and the wife drove that to North Carolina, where I was stationed, and spent a long time there until we had our first kid and realized, man, this Camaro just don't have the room, so I had to trade for a station wagon. I think then it was a '72 Gran Torino station wagon. But we kept that car for a long time too, and I sold that to a friend of mine. They kept it for a lot of years, and just had a lot of fun. But that's the beginnings of all my old cars, and I can go on through with a lot more, but hey, probably would bore you now that I've got to the '70s. Even though that's how many years ago? But yeah, it was a good time. So anyway, guys, this is the video I want you to make comments on. Please do that, and then YouTube will pick one of you as a grand prize winner. Yeah. Well, it's not a grand prize, but it's a prize. Remember, I said I was going to give away one of these, and that's what you'll be getting when the drawing is all over. I just need an address to send it to. So with that, guys, take care, and remember, please like and subscribe, make comments, lots of comments. The more comments, the harder it is for that YouTube randomizer to pull a name, right? Nah, it's pretty easy, but I figure that's the fairest way for me to do it. I don't want to put names on a hat and try to draw them out, because I don't have anybody to draw the name, and I don't want to do it. So I will choose to have the randomizer drawer do it. So with that, guys, take care. Like and subscribe. Keep the shiny side up and the dirty side down. Ride them along, ride them hard, and ride them safe. Bye-bye.